Hey horror fans, welcome back to Room 237, coming at you with another box set, I guess kind of a box set review, what's in a box set. This is one that I saw, it came out this year, I think around Christmas time, and as soon as I saw it, I had to get it, but it was kind of pricey, but I got enough in gift cards that I could pick it up. And this is, without a doubt, one of the coolest box sets I've ever seen, that I have. And that is the House of Hitchcock limited edition box set. As you can tell, the cover there, it's like holographic. Excuse me a second. I'm going to kill that blue. Dumbass left the TV on. There we go, that's better. Alright, so yeah, as you can tell, and one, it is the Psycho House, which, huge Psycho fans, my third favorite movie of all time, has been for years. I even got the little Pop Funko, him holding the Psycho clapper, which actually up on top of my shelf, I kind of have it sitting like that, so. You got the Psycho House, and of course you got Birds, you got Hitchcock himself, you got Jimmy Stewart from Rear Window, Norman Bates. Not quite sure who these characters are supposed to be, because admittedly, I haven't really seen any Hitchcock films. In fact, I will be completely honest with you right now. Psycho is the only Hitchcock film I've seen start to finish. It's the only one I've ever owned, and still owned up until this point. I saw bits of the Birds when I was a kid, and you know, I've seen clips of other ones just in documentaries and such. So, but Hitchcock is a filmmaker I've always been interested in. In fact, when I was a kid, of course, I always knew about Psycho, even though I didn't see it till much later in life. I always associated Hitchcock with horror. Psycho, The Birds. And he's the kind of filmmaker, sort of like Kubrick, basically those two guys, where just so influential that, of course, there's been a ton of box sets of them. In fact, the one I've seen the most is like that red felt cover, like the outline of him and his signature. But this is definitely the Hitchcock box set to have. And I will show you what it comes with, which first of all, that is fucking cool. This kind of just sits there. In fact, when I was sitting in my car, I put everything back in there, and I went to go put it back in the bag like this. Everything fell out, so don't do that. That is neat. They are all Blu-rays. Comes with 15 films. So, and this is a nice, sturdy-ass box, too. So, first off, film-wise, get these 4 cases. Of course, when you put them together, you get Hitchcock holding the same Psycho clapper. So, starting with the oldest, we have Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, and Rear Window. I have always wanted to see Rope and Rear Window. Rear Window is a film that the formula has been done a ton of times before. I mean, it was remade in the 90s with Christopher Reeve after his accident. If anyone remembers Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf, basically a CW teen remake of Rear Window. Even Fright Night in the 80s is Rear Window with vampires. Always wanted to see it, so there's that. We have The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, and North by Northwest. Psycho, The Birds, Marnie, and Torn Curtain. And then Topaz, Frenzy, and Family Plot. But you don't just get 15 films. You also get, which is it? I believe it's 7 episodes. Yeah, 7 episodes, one from each season of the best of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. You get 3 episodes of the Alfred Hitchcock Hour. So one from each season of that as well. Each one of those has the bonus feature, Alfred Hitchcock Presents a Look Back documentary, Fasten Your Seatbelt, The Thrilling Art of Alfred Hitchcock. And you also get documentaries for each film, like The Story of Frenzy, Topaz. Each film has their documentary and their making of. I could be wrong because the thing that gets wrapped around in this I left over there that sort of displays everything. When it comes to Alfred Hitchcock Presents and the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, I think the way I said it, the one that gets 7, the one that gets 3, is right. Could be vice versa. Which in fact, if I open this up, it doesn't fucking tell me. But okay. And then, like, the Universal Monsters box set, you get this great booklet, The Master of Suspense. Similar thickness, probably 40 to 50 pages. Each page you like flip open to has a little article, little info about each film. Obviously, I'm just gonna open up Psycho, get a little bit of, you get like a quote, some pictures and posters, some facts of each film. It's always great to get stuff like this. But here's the real kicker. You get this thing, which I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be. I've kind of seen, it kind of looks like one of those like flapper briefcase things that I think back in the day, filmmakers used to carry scripts in them. Could be wrong. That's what I think it is. There's a ton of really kick-ass supplements in this. Ones I'm tempted to use, but I'm not going to. Because since Psycho is my 3rd favorite film of all time, it's really tempting to use this, but a Bates Motel, Please Do Not Disturb door tag. That's just an awesome little collectible. Also a Bates Motel little thoughts and notes pad. Have a nice quiet time off the road. It even has like the actual address and everything down at the bottom. And then this is going to come in handy for me because how I like to have the original cover over here for the thumbnail. Posters on each, original posters of each film with little facts on each one. With the release date, summary, and just some little trivias. Each of the 15 films. Of course, that's cool. And then lastly, because yeah, there's more, you get reprints, like this is blueprints of the Psycho house. Yeah, it seems like a lot of this is dedicated to Psycho. It is his biggest film. I'm seeing that it's not the favorite of a lot of people. For me, it is, at least so far. It's gonna be hard to beat Psycho for me, no matter how good Vertigo or North by Northwest or The Birds or Rear Window or Rope is. I just listed off those ones because those are the ones I want to see the most. Come on, damn it. And then the last thing is you get these reprints. I swear those are not sticking together because of me. Okay. There's little reprints of letters that Hitchcock got from various people. You know, like Dear Hitch. Like this one is by Evan Hunter, who was the writer of the screenplay for the film The Birds. Just little letters that Hitchcock got from various people in the film industry, or even people thanking him for choosing to adapt their novel. Just really neat little memorabilia pieces. I know I'm not going over each and every one, but... So yeah, this is one hell of a friggin' box set. I mean, they did not fuck around when they chose not only what to put in it, as far as, like, little collectible goodies, but also just everything down to, like, the packaging itself. I mean, everything about this set is so fucking phenomenal. Like this, that alone would have been cool enough for me to have on top of these. This is just extra that I think is really neat. And the fact that they didn't just throw it in this box with the cases. You know, this isn't the hardest cardboard in the world, but you know, it's still really nice. They made it look as professional as possible. I mean, they definitely took care of their product with this. Of course, the booklet. And I was, at one point, I guess this was on sale on Amazon for like 80 something bucks. The store I've gone to for the last like 10 years now, which is really only up here in Maine and a couple stores in New Hampshire, Massachusetts. It's like Barnes & Noble, but you know, more affordable and probably better. Not to shit on Barnes & Noble because I've never been to one. But anyway, I got it for like 93 bucks. And again, that was with gift cards. I lucked out with gift cards. But even at nearly 100 bucks, no matter where you get it, it is well fucking worth it. I mean, absolutely. Because, oh, that's totally wrong. I got these all fucking backwards. Because, you know, like I said in the beginning, Hitchcock is, you know, he's so influential. He's made so many films. Like, actually, what was that number? The back of one of those cards, it actually said the number of films he made. Family Plot was Hitchcock's 53rd and final film. And I'm pretty sure all of them, even like the silent films way back when, were pretty influential in their own right. Oh, I mean, this guy's got a really influential catalog of work. And usually when you get like a best of like this, I mean, you might get something like, you know, you might get Psycho, or you might get like Vertigo, or any mix of a couple of his really big hits, but you're not going to get the other ones. This one literally has like all his fucking hits. The only films I can think of would have been like The Lodger and a couple other silent films. But like, this really is a best of Hitchcock. Psycho, Birds, North by Northwest, Vertigo, Man Who Knew Too Much, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, Rear Window, Family Plot, even ones I haven't even heard of, like Marnie or Topaz. I've never even heard of those films. So this is just a really awesome friggin' box set. And so yeah, I know he's not really, I guess, known for straightforward horror, more so the master of suspense, but he's a filmmaker I've been wanting to get into for a long time. And all these films have been on my radar to check out at one point or another. And now you get them all in one place. Like, yeah, they might not be by themselves in their own case, but I mean, they got their own little like card with the cover. You get tons of collectible stuff. And it does say limited edition. There's no number on it anywhere, so I don't know what number this one is. But if you're a Hitchcock fan of any caliber, and I would say even if you only have a couple of those films, even if you have most of these films but bare bones DVDs, it would be worth to pick this up if you're a Hitchcock fan. I really doubt there's going to be a better box set out there right now, and they're going to have to really work off a friggin' miracle to top this one. At some point, because I got a ton of marathons I got planned since Christmas. I mean, I still got to finish my Universal Marathon. Then I got Hammer. Then I got a bunch of like Vincent Price, Roger Corman, Edgar Allan Poe films from the 60s. Then I got like the Bela Lugosi set. So it might be a while before I get to Hitchcock films, but it will be happening. And I might not go in order of films, but, we'll see. But that is the House of Hitchcock box set. I highly recommend this to anyone who's a Hitchcock fan. You will not regret picking this up. This is badass. But anyway, thank you for watching.